Hi friends, this is Shobha from Kanungal team. Today I am going to take you a session called Networking in Part 2. I have already completed Part 1 session. In my previous video, I have covered OSI layers briefly and also a short note on IP address. Now I am going to take you some of the concept in IP address and also some of the protocols in all layers. What are the functions of that protocols and all, okay? Now, in IP address, this IP address is broadly classified into physical address and logical address. Physical address is nothing but it's also called as MAC address. MAC address is medium access control address and logical address is nothing but IP address. This physical address is it's lying on layer 2. Layer 2 is nothing but data link layer and the logical address is lying on layer 3. And this layer 3 needs nothing but the network layer. See, physical address. What is physical address? See, if you see, if you purchase any laptop or mobile phone, each device will have a separate physical address. That physical address will be unique address. Okay, logical address is nothing but to communicate from one device to the another, from one laptop to the another, you need a logical address. That is the IP address is needed. Okay. Now, we'll see what is static IP and what is dynamic IP. Static IP is nothing but it's a fixed IP. If you are assigning an IP address to your laptop, okay, in IPv4 properties, you click on IPv4 properties and you are assigning an IP address. That particular IP address is assigned by you. So that is the static address. That is the fixed address for that particular device. But if it is a dynamic IP, it will dynamically the IP address will be assigned. You should not assign a dynamic IP address. That system will automatically assign a dynamic IP. This particular dynamic IP which uses the DHCP protocol, that is nothing but a dynamic host configuration protocol. Okay. In this IP, you can expect a question like which MAC what is the another name of MAC address? Nothing but the physical address. What is the another name of IP address? Nothing but the logical address. You can expect these type of questions in this particular session. Now I am moving on to network hardware components. In network hardware components, I am going to teach you three basic box. Okay, one is three basic hardware component. One is hub, another one is switch, and another one is router. Hub and switch are the layer 2 device. Okay, hub and switch are the layer 2 device and router is the layer 3 device. See, hub and switch will connect to the LAN connectivity. What is LAN? LAN is nothing but local area network. If you want to communicate to the 15 computers or you want to connect to the 15 computers, that is locally or connecting, okay? That time if you are using, you will use this type of device, hub or switch, okay? If you want to communicate from one network to the another network, let us take one example. I am in Chennai location. You are in Bangalore location. I want to communicate from Chennai to Bangalore people. So that network, this network is different and Bangalore network will be different. I want to communicate. That time I will use what device? That is called as router. So I'll show you an example here. See, this is client A and this is client B. Okay, I want to communicate from here to here, but the network is connected is 10.1.x.x and here will be 10.2.x.x. This network is different, this network is different. If I place switch here, okay, if I place switch here, it will not communicate since this is a LAN communication device. Okay, so I need to place a router. Instead of switch, I need to place a router. What router will do? It will learn a MAC address from here and it will broadcast to the broadcast, and then from here to client B, it will route the packet from client A to client B accordingly. So if you want to connect to router, from client A to client B, router device should be used, since we are connecting to a wide area network, that is WAN connectivity. Okay. Now next I will explain you about some protocols in all layers. Okay. Now we will see about some protocols. Okay. First is TCP. TCP is nothing but Transmission Control Protocol, and UDP. UDP is called User Datagram Protocol. HTTP is IP Address Transfer Protocol. FTP is File Transfer Protocol, and TFTP is Trivial FTP, that is Trivial File Transfer Protocol. I am going to explain you some briefly note on each protocol. Okay. First one is TCP. TCP is lie on, I already told you, in layer 4, that is in transport layer, we have two protocols, that is TCP and UDP. TCP is also called as connection oriented protocol. TCP is also called as connection oriented protocol. Why we are calling TCP as a connection oriented protocol? In the sense, see, from the client to the server we are requesting. Okay, the server is responding back to the client. So there is response from a server to the client, that is called as acknowledgement. Okay, we are getting an acknowledgement from client to the server. So once we are getting an acknowledgement, then that protocol is called as connection oriented. There is a connection establishment. Okay, connection is established. See, I'm just telling to the server, hi, I am here, like that. So the server is responded, I am also here. So there is a communication and the connection is established. So that is called as connection oriented protocol. And TCP is also called as reliable connection. Reliable connection in the sense, since we are getting an acknowledgement from the server to the client, then it is called as reliable connection. So here will be a definite question, which protocol is called as reliable connection? Nothing but TCP. Okay, and also there will be one more question. What is another name of connection oriented protocol is? That is also a TCP, Transmission Control Protocol. Okay. So I don't want to give you a TCP header, how it will work. I don't want to explain you all those things. Okay, I'm just giving you in a bank exam point of view. Okay, the things and all. Okay, now I'm going to explain you about UDP. UDP is, I have already given you abbreviation, that is User Datagram Protocol. Here UDP also its work only on layer 4, that is nothing but transport layer. Okay, and here UDP connection will not have a acknowledgement, that is called as connection-less protocol. Connection, that is connection-oriented protocol, and this is connection-less protocol. Okay, UDP is called as connection-less protocol. And this is not a reliable connection. This is an unreliable connection. Okay, so these are all few points which you can get a question on these things. Okay, this is unreliable connection. See, for example, for example, this is video streaming. See, take video streaming. Okay, live video streaming. See, if you take any live show, okay, it should telecast directly to the viewers. So there will be no response from the server, or at a stretch the video should relay to the viewers. So that time which protocol will used? UDP will used. Okay, So there will be some question also according to this. Live stream video is an example of which protocol? Then that obviously the answer will be UDP. Okay. So next I'm going to take you HTTP, FTP, TFTP, Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, SMTP. See, all these protocol, okay, all these protocols works on layer 7. Works on layer 7. Layer 7 is nothing but application protocol. Application protocol is a user friendly view, okay, where we can see our application software and all, okay, that is user friendly view. So HTTP is nothing but, see, this protocol will gives you a two method. It gives two method. One is get method, another one is post method. Get slash post slash. See, I am requesting for google.com. So first it will send get slash, that is get method, to the server, and from the server it will post the request, that is response will be posted in the post method. I am here, and then it will view, okay. Again the get method will come and view the web page, okay. So there are two methods which is used in HTTP, that is get and post method. That is a very important question. How many methods are there in HTTP protocol? That means methods are more, okay, but basic two method will be get and post request, okay. And then FTP. FTP is nothing but file transfer protocol. And also, what is the difference between, what is this FTP and TFTP? Nothing but FTP is a file transfer protocol, TFTP is trivial file transfer protocol. There is a difference. See, FTP is a, if you are enter into FTP of some particular address, it will ask you for the credential. It means it is a secured protocol. It means it's a secured protocol. Credential in the sense it will ask you for the username and the password. But in TFTP, if you enter some particular IP to that location, if you want to fetch some any file from that location, it will not ask you for the password and username. So this is not the secured one. It's not secured. It's a secured protocol, and this is not secured protocol. There will be definitely one question, if you which protocol is a secured protocol to transfer a file from one location to another, then that is, it means FTP, okay. Without security, TFTP, okay. This is the main difference between FTP and TFTP, okay. You don't want to confuse in depth and all, okay. And what is SMTP? SMTP is Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. You are sending some mail, correct? Email, Outlook and all, Exchange server. In that Exchange server, this protocol will use Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. Okay. So for mail communication, what you can have a question called exchange of mails. Then what protocol is used while exchanging of mails? Then the protocol name will be Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. Okay, so I have given you a brief on TCP, UDP, then HTTP, FTP, TFTP and SMTP. And also now I am going to tell you about how in layer 2, layer 3 what protocol is lying on that particular, works on that particular layer, and also short notes on that particular protocols, okay. Now I am going to take you some of the protocols in layer 3 and layer 2. In layer 3, one of the important protocol is ICMP. ICMP is nothing but Internet Control Message Protocol. In this protocol, what request will go? Nothing but ping request. If you work on in network company or network devices, you will be giving ping of that particular IP. What this particular command will do? Ping of 10.2.1.1. What this command will do in the sense, it will go to this particular address and check whether there is a address is up and running or not in that particular device. Let it be laptop. In laptop, if you give ping of your IP address, it will say whether that IP address is running or not. So especially this protocol is used to ping request. ICMP is used for ping request. Here there will be a definite question like what request is used in ICMP protocol. Then ping request. Okay. And one more protocol which uses is Open Shortest Path First, that is OSPF. This is a very enlarged topic, that is brief topic about this particular protocol. OSPF protocol will work on layer 3. When this OSPF will come means when we are requesting for client and the server, when both the client and the server in a different network. As I told you, right, if it is a different network, we should use router for communicating WAN network. So in that particular router, we use this Open Shortest Path First protocol, OSPF protocol. Okay, I don't want to give you a brief on this. Okay, now layer 2. In this layer 2, the protocol is used as ARP. ARP is Address Resolution Protocol. Address Resolution Protocol in the sense, see, I told you an example. From one client to server, it sends a packet from here to here via the router. Okay, how it will send? It will learn the MAC address of this particular machine and send to the router, and router will again pass the packet to the receiver. Okay, so ARP is the Address Resolution Protocol. It reads the MAC address of the device. MAC address is nothing but physical address of that device and transfer a packet from one client to the another client. Okay, fine, this is fine. Next, what is reverse ARP? Reverse ARP is nothing but, I told in the previous video how the Google request will go from layer 7 to 1 and from 1 to layer 7. From layer 7 to 1, it will send the request and the response will go back from layer 1 to 7. So from layer 1 to 7, ARP will take place. That is, in second layer, ARP will take place. From layer 1 to 7, reverse ARP will take place. In that time, reverse ARP will be in layer 2. Reverse ARP will be in layer 3. I am sorry. Reverse ARP will be in layer 3. It reads the IP address. I have already told you, in layer 2 it is a MAC address and layer 3 it is a IP address. Fine. So as of now, I have completed on this session what is IP address, what is this in that classification of IP address I have given you, and what is static IP, what is dynamic IP, and also some of the network hardware components I have given you. Hub, what is switch, what is router, and also some of the protocols in each layer, how the protocols will work, what is the function of that protocol, and also I have covered some of the layer 2 and layer 3 protocols also. Okay friends, now I am completing this session here. In the next session, I will be taking you some of the abbreviations of networking terms, and with that I will be starting our DBMS session in the next session itself, that is Database Management System. Networking and DBMS, these two are very important for bank exam preparation. So I will be starting that in next session itself. And if you like this video, please subscribe to this video, and also all reasoning and aptitude videos of our Kanavu Kanungal team members has been uploaded in this video link itself. In the down you have all links that you can go and go through all those videos. And also, if you want to have a updated video, please subscribe to our videos and also subscribe to our Kanavu Kanungal team. There will be a FB link also under this video. You can go and join our FB link for updated videos. Thank you, friends.